the highest, or I should say the lowest duo procs percent of all supports in play-ins, which is another way of saying he roams a lot.
Yeah.
So this is a different look when you have this taken. The
1v1, nice and early. Definitely cool to see Perks back on Syndra again, something you can really get aggressive on. Great flash out of Sven, but KazaLoLLCShighlights with arguably a better W to line it up, and now getting ignited. I'm starting to remember what this looks like. Sven, you're dead. That's first blood. Out of
punish KazaLoLLCShighlights. Hold on, not done yet.
Mid lane, 1v3, KazaLoLLCShighlights with a fat roam there. Perks is going to die for second blood as Babip picks that one up.
Bot lane, get some wards out. Make sure that you don't fall to a Babip gank in any of these lanes.
Oh, we're at it again. KazaLoLLCShighlights just doesn't miss apparently, but now it's banging to turn it back around. Vulcan repays in calm with the bubble. Ignite is down. Last auto is good. Cloud9 going to get this. Disgust is not really a champion that, at least in the early levels, really tries to smash you. With jungle help, especially once he has 6, it's different. But Babip once again, flashing on top of Vulcan, gets the knock up there, and that's it. Tally just going to pick up a sitter.
Man, I love it. Babip calls the flash before it even comes through. He flashes predictively knowing that Vulcan's going to go in that direction. I mean, he was cut off no matter what. There was no direction he could flash, and the play's not over now.
Yeah, 3v1 here now for Sven. No flash, does have exhaust, but he's going to have to try and get it out. Now 4v1, pretty impossible, and indeed it will be. Violet He's going to grab that Q. Needs to line up the Q, sees him there in the fog of war, going to walk up, get the Q, force the hop, and now they can be patient. Wave's not in the best spot, but now it's a 4v1 on the cross map here out of Cloud9, and Perks is going to make that look easy. Grabs the kill for himself.
Position already. You have to be very careful with your timing windows, because otherwise, as you can see here, Tally knows there was no pressure on the bot side. He can camp this jungle.
Yeah, if Nami walks through the shrubbery, he's indeed going to get ganked by Rise. Also, of course, that top lane makes it a lot easier to play aggressive. Ooh, sneaking into the brush here. Blabber's going to go over a wall, but it's not going to matter. Kick into Wukong ulti, and Chachi's got the flash for that. Doesn't matter, doesn't use it.
Trying to work their way into the river. As a 3-man, they might try and contest this, but just a little too slow. Yeah, it will really depend on items, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, Thunder finished a fudge, but Tally likely not too far away. Stun is nice there for Perks. Tally is going to get hit up there, and Blabber now doing more than enough damage as Perks gets the final Dark Sphere to grab the kill.
As much as that cannon creep tried to save Tally's life by blocking the Q by Blabber, not enough. And just too much damage right now. Finish him off. And there they go, breaking that mid turret, like I said. A very high priority objective for Cloud9 against the comp that Peace has.
Yeah, really nice actually, and it is nice to see Cloud9, playing through this Syndra a little bit more. Syndra doesn't need the help, but often is very good if you get it. That is beautiful out of KazaLoLLCShighlights, though, as Violet is going to take out Sven. Sven here alongside Perks, though, but he's all the way back to the blue buff, which is quite a bit safer, but this is going to mean that Peace do get this tower that they've been looking for it. I mean, they've still got time to go back to the Dragon if they don't lose too much time here, but Blabber might be looking for a steal. TP it for Cloud9 means they're committing for a fight. That's Fudge on a nice flank ward. Stun lands in onto Babip. That'll take a kill on my screen, but can they finish it up? Babip pops the ulti. Q's gonna miss. He dodges everything. Babip somehow maybe gonna get his way out of there as KazaLoLLCShighlights tries to come back through. Tidal Wave there is gonna cancel the MF ulti, but they've gotten away.
Dropping it in top lane, try and get some of this gold in their pocket. I would say that they have a little bit better scaling in air quotes, tentatively, as we see Perks trying to get a little bit of chunk here. They have the potential 1-3-1 setup if they get really far ahead, or a 4-1 where you just split the Rise. Babip, whoa, buddy.
Goodness, that damage is big. One last Dark Spear is enough. Perks lines it up and knocks down Babip.
Wow, I thought in the 1v3 I was safe to be making a larger point, but Perks shows that Babip has to be careful. They also knew his ult was on cooldown from the top lane situation. Of getting out of the Rift Herald, so Perks could use his full combo, finish him off.
Good TP, counter TP there from Cloud9. Sven down here as well, Tally the target. Blabber getting in there, gets rooted up by Tally though, but Chachi is going to get kicked away, and now Sven grabs that kill, looking for the second is Fudge, trying to spin it onto Chachi. He spins back in, but he goes mega just in time. Violet swoops in to take down Fudge, and Sven is awfully low, and Violet flash Q's in there to grab that kill. Dodges the tidal, can't dodge the bubble though, gets stunned and shut down by Perks, as C9 find an extra. Of this early game is definitely Violet being the jackpot holder here, as Tidal Wave's not going to connect now. Babip goes back in. Violet just shreds the Nami to pieces.
I mean, Violet's having a great game right now.
Check this fog of war, but Peace are going to be sneaky about it. Blabber is going to find one. Oh, misses that slow. KazaLoLLCShighlights are going to bounce back as the rest of C9 are coming in hot, but Tally able to finish off looking for that quick soul point, even though Cloud9 did put a bump in that road. But fight's lining up, Fudge going in, Babip's the target, kicks him out with the ulti, has to flash a tidal wave, and still we go in. Blabber found that Q to connect, is chasing in on it. As the rest of the team goes through, Fudge finds the second spin of the ulti, and Sven is going to pop the culling, and Violet just can't get in right yet, so one kill for Cloud9 as Sven gets massively chunked by Tally.
Yeah, Chachi's trying to build his Meganar here. Doesn't have enough to force right now. Good to go.
Very nice. Meganar, not enough. There's the ulti out of Violet, but it can't quite connect as Perk's unstoppable. Blabber still going. Every Q is going in, and finally, just barely doesn't get punished for that one.
Bit dicey there, but with the Nami heals and the shield from his safeguard, able to stay alive. Cloud9 find 2 kills, and will be able to grab the dragon on the tail end of that fight. He's just not quite set up for that dragon. I think Cloud9 were intelligent about here. Is a nice bounce back, but I think understandably a lot of people have been watching Perks with a more critical eye.
Doesn't give his life over despite getting, hit by every carry. Nice stuff for Perks. Into the tidal wave. Blabber again is tagged up a bit. Here's the TP through. Blabber going to go for it. Gets charmed up though, and that is not enough somehow. The Gorn Drinker keeping him alive along top of the shields as Sven is able to take down Tally. Backside Chachi with a 3-man ulti is nice, but Chachi too low as the shutdown comes in for Fudge. Violet will slay Blabber in the meantime, but Babip now a little too low. Visit Chachi also somehow weaseled his way out of that play, but Fudge is diving every tower. Babip making it look real nice, but Perks with the clean stopwatch as Fudge will collect the double at the end of it. Coming in. Perhaps ambitious out of Tally, but Rise isn't bad. Everyone's pretty low. There's the flash kill for the first one, and now the Everfrost is down. He's gotten 2. Tally is going to go down. Fudge will get the final nail in the
I can just flat fall up here. Hold on, not done yet.
Fudge going in to visit Chachi. Meganar is not going to be enough to survive this. Does get stunned by the Syndra Scat of the Week at the end of it all, and Fudge now dominating. Picks up kill.
I want to force onto the Baron again and just keep trying to find these pickoffs, because they do have a very good pick team.
Sven, getting in there. Nice and aggressive. Tally, though, firing back. Everfrost out's going to force the flash. Tally now they're going to take down Vulcan. This Rise is possessed. Violet takes down Sven. Realmwalk going to try and pick off Vulcan, but Vulcan is going to go ahead and give Soul Point away. It's not the soul itself, so perhaps not something you need to fight for. Violet does now have IE alongside some components of item number 4. So it's definitely feeling good there, but Sven trailing behind still. I mean, it makes sense given how
front to back for the most part. If Chachi can build a fat Meganar ult, that's great, but
Sven the one to face check there. Babip going to try and punish it, but there's the charm in onto Blabber. Goes into stasis, but I don't know if he can really get away. It does have teammates, flashes off, safeguards away, and now the stun onto Babip out of Sven. He goes back in for the calling Perks. Not a
Blabber and have Blabber just suicide kill himself to finish off the Violet, so backed off there.
Well, the wing is the primary engage for a C9. Not in the sense that he's forcing the big engagement, but he is first to go in a lot of cases. By the way, this is one of those examples. Into the tidal wave we go. Sven has to get in the arena to have to fight here, and now Fudge is going to flash through Babip. Protected in the little circle of his ulti, but Aladoric not so lucky. And Fudge now going to spin through and try and finish off the rest of Pete. Chachi does transform, but Blabber tagged him, and he's going to get backed up by Fudge as Sven takes out Tally, and it's only Violet left alive.
Cloud9 pulled the trigger on that fight. Blabber flying in there and just kicks Babip in, and then Babip's stuck a little unsure what to do. He drops his ultimate, and then does he try and run out? Does he try and force the fight? Decides to go in. Aladoric is on the same page, but unfortunately whiffs his engage, and from there, it's just a disaster of a team fight.
Now Cloud9 are going for the inhibitor. That is positioning to end the game. Aladoric up in 3 seconds, but they're not going to go for it here. Cloud9 are going to look for it. Flash force there out of Perks, and they're just going to get all the towers. The Nexus now exposed. It's the bot lane versus the world here. Cloud9 don't need the Dragon Soul, don't need the Baron, just end the game.
So very much a dive comp for the side of Peace with the GP lock-in for Fudge. This is a very kite back focus comp on the side of C9.
Yep. Have Vulcan maybe to find some picks. But definitely going to be running.
So it is spaced out a little bit, but that's a lot of extra damage level when on top of the fact the ratio got buffed. Hold on here, this might be a kill.
No flash, no cleanse, good hook, Babip flashes, and Sven is once again first blooded for Cloud9.
Force for Amumu's rune choice, so you actually have an insane burst level 1.
All right, mid lane now, but Blabber here ready to shadow this gank. Perk's already chunked down Tally, but maybe 3v1's going to be a little too tough. Level 2 there for Aladoric, but that's good enough as Tally is going to flash in. Aladoric will give up his life, but Tally needs to finish off Perk. Is going to happen at the end of it all, but it's a trade, and Blabber got the other kill as well.
Either way, Cloud9 answer back quite cleanly, getting a 500 gold lead about.
Babip at it again here. Sven still no subs. But Violet already a little too low. Vulcan finds the hook, but now they're going to get out of there. Aladoric finds Bandage 1, but here's Blabber this time. Flashing in, max range Q finds it! As Aladoric will kill Vulcan. The TP coming hot, but now it's the counter TP as Blabber. He just wants blood, he's going in, berserking on everyone! And that is a fatal mistake as he is shut down, but Perk, he's able to a little bit, only 400 gold or so. But we'll see what happens here. Topside players here, but Babip is in trouble. Does not have flash and will be killed as Vulcan with
this early game focus, but they are just matching.
Just setting it up as Aladoric walks straight to the waiting arms of Vulcan. Blabber's now level 6.
For 8 minutes, and with all that pressure that they have, this Blabber, it makes sense. Cloud9 start getting the Dragon Snowball stacking.
Well, the 5th smite is on the Dragon. A little late for Olaf, but again, Blabber's been preoccupied with slaying the enemy champions, so Cloud9 won't be too unhappy with the 8-minute Infernal Dragon. Perkz also starting to free those legs from the mid lane. Trot up towards the top side here. Does have the blue buff ready. Chachi a little too far forward. No flash either. This is looking tricky for the old Shen.
Yeah, I'm going to try and turn around, get a kill onto Fudge.
Fudge is going to fade it out. There's the W just to make sure, and Perkz picks up an icy.
Things are getting from bad to worse for Peace now.
Oh, that is such a nice call out for Babbitt.
That was a pretty nasty call out for Babbitt.
It's really nice. And now Blabber actually 1v3 right now because Tally's rotated up. Ragnarok is popped. Aladoric's just dead. But the Viking will be traded over. That is a much needed shutdown.
That way you hand over a fat shutdown. It doesn't stop the objective from going in their favor.
Perkz getting real aggressive. Oh, that's the kill. Violet. Flash 2,500 gold ahead right now.
Yeah, Perkz so far having an incredible series. As he, once again, sets the kill on Tally.
No ult. Flash only. Vulcan with a good play. Lines the hook, and Blabber gonna grab kill number 6.
Allows them to easily collapse on top of Tally.
Alrighty, Aladoric, Vantage toss, ulti, looking for the kill. Vulcan into stasis, but abandoned by his teammate. Nothing left to do. Does go down to Violet.
And Vulcan trades the kill right back.
Does have ulti if he needs it, and now the Riptide's going to be dropped. Mid lane, Blabber once again, but Tally still having flash this time. But Perkz flashing in for the root. Now Tally's going to try and get the kill on the back end of the play because Vizichachi has joined in. And now Blabber has to fight 2 different people, but you know what? He's okay with that. Gonna force a flash there out of Vizichachi, getting in there, flash on top of Tally for the kill, and Chachi can't even fight back.
Blabber knows the limits of so well.
There we go. Babbitt is figured it out. Oh goodness, maybe it's not Blabber! Rampaging through the rest of the squad, gets one. The taunt lands on the Perkz, but he's going to get the 3rd kill out of the deal as Blabber pushing it to the limit on Olaf.
Blabber's Olaf is...
He got to his credit, right? Uses the splash, gets it, feels pretty safe. Maybe didn't expect Babbitt to turn around there, but certainly worked out as second Dragon's going to be grabbed there for Cloud9, grabbing out some cloud tricks. Cloud9 have got, it does feel like a lot. Perkz and Aladoric going to have a meeting. Vulcan's going to join in, not really invited, but you know what? He's not doing too bad, but Blabber, oh goodness. Everybody's dead. Oh, actually, Tally's all right. Olaf popping the ulti, doesn't get a kill.
Is everybody
feel
dead,
like a bad
Pastry?
deal. Blabber will not chase. Fudge going to be the target. Tally going to try and get in there. Shen, of course, going to join the party. Nice little ulti. Chachi lining it up. Fudge does use the flash. I believe he has Oranges left still. He's going to try and dance around. Orange is out of the taunt. Looks for Chachi, gets the outplay. Finds the first kill. Tally eating the tower shot as Fudge outplays them both for the double.
Fudge with the 1v2. I was talking about Perkz being the one to pull that off, but Fudge says, don't forget about me.
I mean, we expected a bloody series. Game 1 definitely had, a lot of back and forth, even if it took a little while for maybe the game to ramp up. Again, to their credit, are still fighting. You have to in this spot. Like, yes, you are throwing, like, good money after bad in some ways, as Blabber's just flashing in. There's a GP ulti there. There's nothing you can do for Violet. Blabber misses an auto, misses an axe. They get the tower out of the deal, but Aladoric finds 2 in the ulti. Bullet time! It's going to turn it back around. You may have wished he killed the MF a little bit sooner, but still, there is just not enough gold to make the difference as the Realm Warp Sven takes out the enemy AD. Right, well, another 1v1 is brewing. Oh, of course it's a 1v2 because Shen's still there. Perkz is level 13, by the way, but he's going to run out of there. Lantern is great there from Vulcan to save. When you're this far behind, what is that, 14,000 gold or so? Although Violet's going to chop that down a little bit by taking their first tower of the game.
Now getting the mid lane with Baron below 50% HP. It's a free Red Bull Baron for Cloud9.
Doesn't happen that often, but Cloud9 will take it now in Pieces defense. I don't think they were going to be able to stop them anyway, but Cloud9 make the obvious play. Take the Baron nice and swiftly, and we'll see what they can get done here. Retaining full duration of the buff. Blabber is once again running aggressively towards the enemy team. A literal 1v4. Gordrick is back to full HP. Still not done. Fudge finds the double. Blabber finds 2 as well, and it's Tally, the only one left to not give away the ace.
Oh, man, Blabber is feeling himself with the Baron buff, powering him up, charges in, like you said, 1v4, gets a fat Gore Drinker proc, gets the Sterix pop, mauls Violet down, and the rest of Cloud9 eventually back him up. Might be the game here. They'll respawn in time, but at this point, I'm not sure if Cloud9 even wants to back it. They just dive both Nexus turrets.
Yeah, already up quite a lot of gold off the back of this Baron buff. Cloud9 going to take 2 inhibs out of the deal, and we'll see what else they want to get done here. Do you have money to spend? Doric, lovely look there with advantage shot. Vulcan going to be the target there. They're going to try and fight the way up. Please have to do something, but again, the wall is just too big out of Cloud9, as they'll take a double kill there for Sven. Blabber is running down Violet under his own Nexus turrets, and Tally is just left to watch his base crumble to bits, as Cloud9 will take the 2-0 lead in the series.
Alidoric with the go next fast engage. There was no MF fault. There's a pretty low chance of winning that Nami in the mid lane. But that's what we end up getting. And on the flip side, we get the set for Chachi, bringing some stability up to the top lane and giving them some setup for the Nidalee. It is a very strong. Kind of knew that they would have the free safe push, just actually go as hard as they want.
Ooh, going really straight for here. The dive, it looks good.
Whoa.
There is first blood out of Sven. A much better go this time around. Alidoric gets some battle back, but launches the Q out into the stratosphere, but doesn't quite connect. And Perkz is going to push this wave and then get away. Stun actually hits there, but Perkz is happy to battle Tally. Still got the Nami in the back pocket.
Potentially setting up a dive here onto Chachi.
Oh, this is going to be a weird play, because everyone's trying to cut off the top lane jungle.
Yeah.
So Fudge had it set up. The wave is in position as well, but everyone knows what's going on. So it looks like Perkz is just going to try and cancel a recall, spin away. Does have Bone Plating proc. Vulcan now moving back to Blabber. Perkz fending off 2 right now. Teleport coming in this time. That's Chachi back out of base, but Perkz and Blabber want to kill. Alidoric getting chopped up by the big sword. There is a 1v1 dive is happening as well. Are you kidding me? Perkz is going to get jumped up by Tally. Sven is to Violet 1v1. Cloud9.
If you're really tricky, you can get that off. It is kind of difficult. But other than that, it was just, you know, 2 high levels.
Ooh, Tally getting chopped. Perkz does not have 6. Wants to commit, heals himself. Blabber looks for the Q, doesn't land it, and Tally will live.
And so as much as, hold on here.
Vanguard's Edge popped out. Perkz, no ulti, can't make the mistake at least, as Gwen now going back in. Fudge with his own solo kill now. It's working in a lot of these cases, but Sven is massively far ahead still individually. Fudge is starting to get a foothold in that matchup and can likely break that open. And again, Alidoric just gets deleted by Sven, who pops the calling. He is still 2 levels ahead of Violet.
Yeah, Alidoric just with that electrocute proc from the Nami gets exploded before his W even triggers. It's just dead before it can happen. Vulcan all over the map right now, making things happen.
All right, no flash here for Vulcan. Is a target. Violet gonna let it rip. Damage is enough. Babbitt gonna get one back, which is nice. Sven low on mana and a little low on health. Is gonna dodge that Q, is what I'm trying to say. And gonna be A-okay, but Vulcan, not so lucky.
Yeah, look at that total gold graph. Sven there dominating.
Vulcan has more gold than Violet.
Oh no. You hate to see it.
Not going well for the Peace bot lane, unfortunately for them. Tally with a stun here, once again contending in the 2v2, but Blabber just kicks him. Perkz will run in here forever, and Blabber activates Q when the shield is down, tries to time it right, gets it good enough, and now Alidoric in trouble, gonna get slowed down. Blabber looking for it, doesn't have the kick, but one more Q will do it, doesn't get it.
Grab this Rift Herald, it's a nice consolation prize, but it's much nicer for Sven to say, oh, I don't even care, I can just keep pounding away on this bot turret.
All right, we have a little Verizon 5G Ultra here from Yoshikira22. If Perkz doesn't press R again, he should officially name change to Pex. You'll love to see it. As Perkz is going in, Rift Herald's dead as we saw, but Tally may be dead as well. Dashes away to the Raptor. Little nice escape there as Rift Herald's dropped topside. They will trade for the towers. Unfortunately, the advantage is Sven already got it and all the plates for himself down in that bottom lane.
Yes, a lot of North American supports love roaming.
Sven is getting charmed by Alidoric, but the tidal wave's coming in. Violet forced to flash it, but Alidoric has been tagged by Blabber. In he goes! And still lives to tell the tale. Blabber picking one off there.
Across the world, in playoffs, when a number of teams were not moving around the map this time, we had basically 0% duo procs for 4JJ during that time. And this is what they love to do. They want to fight you all over the map.
Blabber maybe a little too far forward, but not punished for it just yet. Sven, the one to try and find the punish, doesn't quite get Babbitt as Chachi looking for the engage here. No one up the river just yet, although Violet's looking to make it happen. Bubble is going to be dodged out, and C9, it looks like they got away with this one. Fudge over the wall. Sven still battling. Alidoric doesn't have his ult.
You guys tweet at him too.
Yeah, tweet at High, definitely. And it is timestamp, so we'll know if he's awake. It's 8:35 by my clock, here at least on the West Coast of the United States. Wherever you are in the world, though, thanks so much for tuning in. As topside, we got some trouble brewing. Alidoric with the quickness finds Fudge. Blabber goes back in and pops the gold drinker. His favorite button to press. Does look good, and he somehow gets the kill out of the deal, because Sven, the absolute terror of the top lane right now, I suppose, is letting a rip on a Chachi. Cole's in there as Vulcan picks up the credit for the kill. And Babbitt is going back in, but Sven, beautiful flash out of there. as the spear will not connect. Urban Flow out of Vault going to keep him healthy as Aldoric's in trouble. It is Blabber finding that Q, rides the lightning there in on towards Violet. Great bubble there onto the Nami, kills him off there as Perkz is able to get it. It's actually the Gwen that finds it because Perk is taking towers in the bot lane. It's basically a 4v5 and Cloud9 can do no wrong. Babip going to be slain here by Blabber. That's a sentence as he will get that kill now on a rampage, and Fudge trying to complete the around the world ace will let one go. Aladoric lives to tell the tale as Ven takes the top lane.
Against the turret, a lot of kills that they just want to finish them off.
Oh my god! Okay, if you didn't see how that started, that was very funny. I will call the moment though because Perkz is busy spinning away from the rest in peace. Now there's a charge coming in, great phase breaker finds two. TP coming in though for Cloud9. We'll see what happens there as the ebb and flow still coming out for Vulcan. Needs to stay alive. Blabber though finds it onto Tally at the back end of it. Perkz still chopping down trees as Vizichachi is the next to fall in the forest. Blabber unstoppable as Cloud9 looking to maybe dive through the turrets. They will. The tier 2s don't exist. Perkz is letting it go. Gets another. The tier 3 don't exist. All right, they do exist. Everybody back up as Perkz getting crazy under the towers.
Yes, Cloud9 still have a little bit of restraint left in them. They're going to get it for you. Don't worry.
TX replay. No! Bring that back. Vulcan on a killing spree takes on the MF. Tower 2 tower's going to go down.
The fastest axe replay you're ever going to see.
Bring it back.
Dude, that was a sick replay. Did you see how Perkz ran down lane for a second?
Yeah. That's pretty much the story of that kill. I hope we get it again, but if we don't, oh, wait a minute, okay. If we don't get it, I'll retell the story.
We're at a kill per minute here. 16 kills, 60 minutes. Look like we're going to get some more right now.
Tough to squeeze it in. Tally back in there in a 1v3 that he can't survive as Blabber. 6 kills and counting. Now, at 90 minutes into the game, Perkz is just splitting mid. That tower is dead. Cloud9 going for it. Aladoric looking for it. Finds the time on his Sven, but it's so far back that it just doesn't matter. It's a double kill already for Sven. It's absolute carnage here for Cloud9. It's going to be an ace. 19 minutes through a quadra kill.
Dancing Shelly.
Out of Sven. Dancing Shelly on the table. Cloud9 trying to punch that ticket into the wild group stage.
Gonna kill her.
Oh, no! Oh, it's a tragedy at the end for Shelly, but a victory for Cloud9 as they will take the sweep, take down Peace,